Welcome, welcome. Good morning. I'm Christy from Christy's Stampin' Spot. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States, in southern Arizona. I hope everyone is having a great Monday morning. I know it's April 1st. um, I hope everyone had a lovely Easter. If you celebrate or how you celebrate this weekend, I had some lovely time with your family. It has been kind of a blustery, rainy weekend here in southern Arizona, and it's a bit. I think the wind has stopped, but we still had some rain going on this morning. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm really excited. I'm going to play with one of the kit collection, the Hooray For Honeycomb Kit that I received at Onstage, and I believe that they're going to go on sale tomorrow. So along with this, a super cute puppy dog one. So anyway, let's get started with a super cute kit. Let me go ahead and turn you guys down. Let's see, awesome. Okay, let's make sure everything looks like it's doing okay. Awesome sauce. Morning. Oh, okay. So, all right. So, if you guys know that we are in April, which is the last month for our the 2023-2024 annual catalog, as well as our mini catalog, the January to April mini catalog. So that means that anything that's in these that are on the retiring list, you can find that list on my Facebook page or on my website. You can find those lists that you can download and look to go through and mark up your books if you want. That's what I usually do. But anything on those lists, I know that some of the stuff has already sold out, like the Parakeet Party refill. I think the chic stamp set. So there's some things that are. So if you don't find them in the online store, that means they're already gone. I know it's always sad to lose some things, but our sale, our last chance sale. So that those I think that some of the discounts are up to 60%. But that sale doesn't begin until the 9th. So if there's something you really, really want, I usually have two lists of stuff that I want, that I have to have, that I get right away, or some, extra things I can wait until the sale on the 9th. So, but that starts on the 9th, and like I said, some of the things are already selling out. And tomorrow, April 2nd, is the first day that demos who did not attend Onstage have a chance, and everyone has a chance of demos, all the demos, to pre-order a pre-selected set of products from our brand new annual catalog. And our mailer selector ended yesterday, so I've already selected all my customers who are beginning to be able to get their catalog from Stampin' Up. So hopefully in a couple of weeks they will be getting their catalog. This catalog starts May 1st. So hopefully you guys, if you don't have a demonstrator and you need a catalog, I will be buying some. So just you can check my email is in the description of this video and on my website, where you can request a catalog. I send those out free and then send them out to my customers that want them. Spend $50 more in my online store over a year. So this is an awesome catalog. It's definitely different. It's really pretty. I love this these embossed leaves on the front, but it is a little bit different, as you can tell, right? It's a little bit different than how we usually do our annual catalogs, and there's some really neat, awesome, different things how this catalog is set up. So it's going to look a little bit different when you get your catalog, but there's so much awesomeness in there. We've got there's a bunch of card layouts and color wheel and like a lot of really awesome things. They've added a bunch of really awesome things in here. So I can't wait for you guys to see this, but like I said, I can't show you the inside until the 1st. So hopefully you guys will be getting your annual catalog soon. And demonstrators should be getting theirs this week. If they didn't get there last week, I think I got mine on Saturday, my demonstrator copy. So love, love, love. Okay, so one of the benefits of going to Onstage is we do get stuff. and I love stuff, right? So this is the kit. I didn't bring the box home because I couldn't fit it in my luggage. But this is a kit, and I believe this kit, I went over to the New Zealand site to check out because they are a day ahead, so I can kind of see sometimes if they're what they're doing over there. So the Hooray, it looks like the Hooray for Honeycomb Kit, as well as a super cute one with puppies and kitties. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'll definitely be adding that to my order tomorrow. But it's coming. So this one's really cute. It's definitely different. It's got these little honeycomb pieces. And when my kit came, the pieces were in one plastic wrap, and then the little extra pieces that were like the honeycomb pieces, they were extra and on top, right? And this is a non-stamping kit, so it has everything that you need to put it together, and no stamping is required for this kit. But it's super cute. So I thought we could go ahead and put that together, especially since it's going to probably be available tomorrow. So this has got three different, it does 3 different cards, a congrats, and very proud of you, and oh happy day. So I love that, very proud of you. That's a cute pun, right? And I like the cloud. So let's go ahead and get started and making these cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it done. I don't want it to be all shiny in here for you guys. Okay, so hopefully sound looks good. You guys are good. Okay, so I opened my kit. Of course, you get the piece of cardboard. And if you're new to Stampin' Up! Kits, I usually save these chipboard. These are like chipboard pieces. When you have kits, either Paper Pumpkin or from our kit collection, or I guess any kind of stamping that use the photopolymer, and you don't have one of our mats, but I love our mats. But if you don't have one of our mats, I actually cut mine in half so it's smaller. We have a mat that's about this size, a full size. You can use this extra little bit for when you do photopolymer stamps. So if it helps get a good impression. So as well as sometimes using Versamark first before you ink and stamping on another surface, because our cling stamps have that little cushion, but the photopolymer, so you can see through it, does not. Sometimes you need a little extra cushion, and that's what this chipboard is really good for. So I always save those, although you can use them for products too. Okay, so this also comes with some Stampin' Dimensionals and some glue dots. I love their glue dots. I usually like hoard them and use them for sequins, usually, like, or some of the smaller loose things. I think we have the champagne loose dots. I use these. They sometimes come in smaller that I use, but these are great for traveling. I love them. Although I do use my regular glue dots a lot. Oh, usually when I'm doing that, I usually say that. And then Stampin' Dimensionals are fabulous. I love Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay. So we're going to get card bases. Now, I do know that I showed you guys these cards, I think during my onstage. So these ones actually come already folded in half. These ones did, because they are this way. Is that cool? Yep. So you get 3 of those rainbow ones, and I believe this is with the cloud. And this is the balloon cards. Super cute. So I think I'll just make one of each. Let's see, we'll make one of those, one of these. So that means I can set these. These ones are like this, regular book fold. And usually when I make these ones, right, it's because I open it this way, but it's kind of cool to do it that way. And then here is the berry ones, and this is really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see these. The blueberries are shiny, right? So the raspberries and the strawberries are not, but these blueberries are really shiny, right? We've got like these kind of the rainbows a little shiny, and so are a couple of the balloons. So it's kind of a cool. They added some really cool things to this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold this one in half. Use my bone folder. make the crisp nice and crisp. So these are our 3-card bases. And then we have some, these are some pre-printed sentiments. We've got an Oh Happy Day, and then it has a different, you did it in different fonts. 3 sheets of those. We got some envelopes. Ooh, and these are matching envelopes. So that's for the berry. And there's for the rainbow. And what's the other one? Ooh, the balloons. And the balloons. So I love when they give us, ooh, and they're different on the inside as well, which is pretty awesome. Awesome. Love, love, love. Awesome cuffs. Okay, and then here is another set of the sentiments, and I love how these, you can tell, right, they've like shaded these. That's really pretty. And then we have some other punch outs, some sun ones, and I don't know, those are like leaves and little banners. Awesome. And then here are our little what are they, what are these, what do we think these are called, like the accordion things. Ooh, that's nice. That's the balloon one. And the strawberry. And the sun. Okay, so we just need one of each of those. I'll put the other ones back in this so I don't lose them. Okay, there we go. So we need those. All right, so now we need to look at our instructions. Now I'm really bad at looking at instructions. I usually just go right to it. I don't know how you guys are. I tend to go a bit rogue with the instructions. But I do try to make at least one of the sets the way that they instruct, and then I usually go off after that. Okay. So we've already folded. So let's do the berry one first because it's at top, right? So we need our berry envelope and our berry card base, which we have. So we can put those aside. And then it looks like we need our berry accordion piece. We need, it looks like we need the Very Proud of You punch sentiment. So we can go ahead and punch that out. And, oh, well, if we look at this one, so on the first page before you do it, it shows you how to gather all the pieces that you need, right? So you needed the strawberry, the berry, Proud of You. You need one of these green, this looks like granny apple green strips, banner strips, and then you need one each of these leaves. So this one looks like it might be lemon lime twist. It's pretty. Okay. All right, so that's what you need for this one. And then if you look at the kit, so the little, when it shows the little dots that are black, those are your, those are for this glue dots. And then the poofy ones that are open circles, those show dimensionals. So when you look on the instructions, you can see that that's what they mean. Now, I do know that when this goes live, they will also have a video with Sarah or one of the staff doing that, which I would usually watch first before I do it, but I'm going for it. Right? Okay, so this one is with the orange, the strawberry goes on the front here, like this. Oh, these are self-sticky. Oh, well, that's really awesome. I didn't realize that. I thought we were going to have to use like tear and tape since there wasn't any tear and tape. Look at that, guys. Those are self-sticky. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's look and see what it needs us to do for this. It wants you to put something like this. So it looks like for this one, as you can see, it's got little, the little edges. And you know that one wants you to use a glue dot. Let's go ahead and put a glue dot on these. Looks like they said put 3 glue dots on. Oops. I could probably put this on with my, use my take a pick tool, but let's see if I can get it. Usually if it's rainy outside though, they don't come off as easy, but there we go. So I got 3 glue dots on there, and on this one they said to use the dimensionals, and they use 3 Stampin' Dimensionals. So I've got one already started. Now I do usually use the dimensionals that they put in here. Most of the time they're exactly like the ones you can get from when you order dimensionals on our online store. Sometimes they're different depths. Because if you look, like here is the normal one. If you can tell, these are this one's just a tiny bit thicker. So I don't know if they do that on purpose or if that's just how it ends up. But sometimes I look at that depending when I'm doing my putting on the dimensionals, whether I'm using my supplies that I already have versus the supplies that come with the kit. Just make sure that they match up enough. Okay. All right. So now we can just put. Oh, and let's see. These ones they want you to put. Ooh. So this is fun. I do this sometimes when I'm putting stuff together. Sometimes with banners. I use both the dimensional and a glue dot, and they do the same thing. So this one just needs the Stampin' Dimensional, the little one. So that's the little granny apple green, yeah. And then this one they actually want you to use Stampin' Dimensional at the top and a glue dot at the bottom to kind of hold it. So that's kind of cool. I kind of do that too sometimes when I have a bigger piece of something and I don't want it to like have too much lift off of it, kind of half lift. Okay, so now we can make our card. Okay, so it looks like on the instructions they put our. It looks like you put the banner down and the stems on before you put on the fun accordion piece. Okay, so looks like we're gonna put our banner, our little already pre-stamped banner. I love that, the sentiment, on our thing like this. Wait, I think I want it the other way. It goes the other way. So it shows a little bit on this side. I try to make it as close to how they do theirs, at least the first time. So they have it kind of staggered like this. Yeah. Of course, you can make these, of course, any way you want. Awesome. Okay. Just like that. Okay, and then take off your little dimensional pieces. And that just goes right up here, top of that raspberry, just like that. Very nice. And then you're going to put looks like you put the little one down, the big one down first, because you can see how it's pictured. So you're just going to put the big one down first, and then put the little one on top. So that's really very poofy, but of course you can have it poofy with the this kind of stuff. That is super cool. I didn't realize it was self-adhesive until I looked at the instructions. Okay. And then this one looks like you have to let's see, stick it down. Oh, that's super cute. Love. Now, if you were going to send this card, maybe this one is a little bit harder to send. The other one's right, you open it up and it's got the berries on the inside. This one you might want to not pull off the edge and mail it flat and put a little note in there to say, hey, just pull that edge off and stick it. So you have it stuck one side so they can do it themselves the second side. Maybe, but that is super cute. I do like that. Very proud of you. I always love the puns. My son and my sister love puns, so that is super totes adorbs. But as you can tell, right, it would be hard to mail. Like it doesn't fit in the envelope. So for this one, I would say definitely leave it half if you were going to put it in. So you only adhere it to half of it, and then maybe put a note in, because there's no way to mail this one. But it's super cute. It is totes adorbs. I do like that. Okay, so that's the first card. Okay, so then let's make the second card. Let's go back to where it shows us to put our things. Pieces falling down. So let's make the balloon card next. It looks like it's the balloon card next. So, right? Yeah, that's a balloon card number 2. So we need our balloon envelope, our balloon card. There's this. Oh my gosh, that keeps falling down. It's driving me nuts. Okay, our envelope. Our card base. Very cute. And then it has, this one's the Oh Happy Day. So we need the Oh Happy Day. This must have had, looks like a one thread. Let me see what I've got here. Okay, I needed this. It did have white twine. And I did find that white twine somewhere, and I was wondering what Baker's twine, I know what that for. Okay, so we need the Oh Happy Day. We need the little sunburst. And then we need the little Baker's twine. And I did see that. I moved it over here. Actually, I might have actually. Here we go. Here's some white. Now, I believe it's not a very large amount because they have it. And if you look on your on the side of your instructions, they actually have a little measurement thing. Isn't that cute? Love it. So you can measure out how much. So this was apparently in there too. If I looked at the video that I did before, I probably remembered. Okay, so this needs, it says, how much does it need? Oh, here we go. It says you need 12 inches. So I actually have 12 inches over here on my, this is my glass mat. You can't see it. It still doesn't go that far. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to measure my 12 inches of white. So there you go. And of course you can use any of your white Baker's twine that you've got too. You don't have to, that's what that's in there for. Okay. So it looks like you need the twine. You need these 2 pieces, that and that. All right, muy bien. Okay. We've got it going on. Okay. So what did I do with that? Here's our balloon piece. Okay. So there we've gathered all our pieces together, as you can see in that number 2. And then here is how we put it together. So it looks like they want you to first put this in. But let's do the other stuff first, because then I think it'll be easier. Okay. So here you're gonna we're gonna put the. I need to make it zoom in a little bit and move this over. Okay, here's our card. Okay, we're gonna put this on here. So this looks like you need 4 Stampin' Dimensionals on here. That's the littler ones. Did I throw the other ones away? Here we are. This one's thicker. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put 4 of those on there. And then, where does this one go? Nope, that must be for this. I must have picked this one out. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, it does. It shows it here. But I believe it's actually for, okay, so that's actually for number 3. So that's wrong. So that Starburst is actually for the rainbow card, not for the balloon card. So I'll move that out of the way. Yeah, because it shows it on this it shows it on this one, but not on this one. Awesome. Okay. So we need our balloon, which we got our balloon, and then it has our little bow, and it just says to make a bow. Oh, and then have it hang and use it hanging down. Okay, so you make a bow. And then bow's little tail be kind of like the tail for the balloon. And it looks like you just use a blue dot to put it on. Okay, so it just goes like that, and then like that, and I guess I can trim the ends off when I'm done. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off our little. They're pretty easy to put together. Let's see, it goes right here in the middle, kind of right there. Oh, happy day. And then once you use a glue dot, I'll use a glue dot. I'll just use one of my other ones, and then just like you would for these other things, I'm just gonna make sure that the glue dot kind of here's just to the back, so I'm gonna roll it a little bit so it's just on the knot there, not so that other things will stick to it. And I guess you just kind of stick it to the bottom of your balloon, just like that. Oh, that's super cute. And then I'll take my scissors. And so you definitely don't need 12 inches, depending on how good you are at making bows, I guess. There we go. And then just cut off the edges. All right, so there's our front. Aw, that's pretty sweet, actually. Okay, and then we need to put our middle in here. Okay, so the middle, you just, again, has that, they want you to put it in. This is the strip. So you're going to put the bottom of it right here. Let's see if I can zoom in so you guys can see that. I could probably just lift it up. So you want to put the point of your balloon so it's right underneath the bow right there. So when you're putting this down, you put that down right here on the crease, just like that. Okay. All right. Okay, I've taken off one slit. That right there on the seam, right? It looks like you put it right here on the seam. And then I'm going to take the other piece off. Then I'm just going to fold it over. And swish it down. Right? And then, sweet! That's awesome. And then you can always stamp like another happy birthday. There's lots of room to add your name. You can maybe even add some bows there, whatever you want, but that's super cute. So this makes the little bow on the front, and that's the inside. That's super cute. Okay, so, and that one will fold up nicely and will go into the envelope. It's a little bit thicker, but because there's not like any bumpy embellishment, so if you add any rhinestones or something, as long as it's lower than this. I know we have some really great resin dots that are coming, but this should be fine. It should mail pretty good. It's a little bit thick, but not too bad. It feels like it will go in nicely. Like I said, the strawberry one, you definitely need to not completely put it together until they get it, because you can't put that one back in. But you can't mail the strawberry one. Okay. So the last card of this kit is the sun. Okay, so the sun, we need our card. Here's our envelope for the berry. One. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we need this. I think it's the congrats, right? We need the congrats from the one sheet. And then we need the you did it from the oh happy day. I already had one that my head out, right? Here we go. You did it. That. Muy bien. And then we need the sun, which we already poached out. Luckily, I looked. It's like, where would that go? So you just need the sun rays from those peas. And then you need the your little sun piece. Oh, super cute. Okay. And it looks like this one is going to be the same way as the balloon card. So that'll make it easier to put in the mail. Okay, here's our instructions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've gathered all our things together that we need to make this card, the last card, the third card. And then we'll flip this over again. And again, they want us to put the sun in first, this way. But I'm going to do this first because it'll be flat. I like to do things easier or flat. Okay, so that's interesting. This wants you to, if you see right here, it says scissors. That means they want you to cut your dimensionals in half to put on the rays. So the sun goes under the cloud. So they want you to put 2 dots on the inside of the cloud. So a couple dots because we want the sun, the rays are supposed to come out from behind the cloud. Let's get our congrats cloud and make sure I'm doing it the right way. So it's going to go right there underneath, just like that. Okay, so it's attached. Then you flip it over, right? And they want you to cut up your pieces. So if you have your edge pieces, which I kind of like to use the edge pieces, so you could cut them in half. You want it to go onto here. That's usually how I use my edge pieces, is I just cut it smaller. I love using the edge pieces for this. Right? Because they don't have a lot, it's just right there on the ends. And instead of cutting up a full one, I just cut off little pieces. And you want to make sure when you're cutting these, because this one I cut is a little bit too wide. So, because you don't want it to show, right? You want it to fit. Okay. Put that sideways. And hold your tongue just right to get that on. Oops. There we go. And one more. I have found, though, the little bit of difference between our the ones that come in the kit and the paper pumpkin. Sometimes the adhesive is not as giving as the adhesive on our littler one, on the ones that you get when you order the dimensionals from the store. It comes in a 3-pack. I don't know why, but it does seem. Okay, so now that they use the full one. They do it on the sun and kind of on the cloud to hold it together. And there's one up here, 3, right? That part of the cloud and down here. So we got a bunch. So they do use a lot of dimensionals on this one, right? They have the ones you want to cut, and then the ones on the cloud, and then there's one that overlaps the cloud and the sun. I think that's just to make sure it doesn't move. It's good to go. Okay, and then you're going to actually put that on your, it goes, looks like it overlaps the cloud and the sun, the rainbow. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's see if I can get you guys, make sure I'm on camera. It's the only problem when you zoom stuff. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oops. Let's see. I need to make it lower so it fits on there. There we go. Oh, okay. And then we want that you did it, and that one needs 2 dimensionals. So overlaps. So I didn't put them, so I put the dimensionals here, not right here, because it's going to actually overlap a little bit, this one. So you want it to be able to overlap that one, just like that. Muy bien. That's super cute. Congrats. Glad you did it. Very nice. I do love how shiny it is. It's really hard to not want to put lots of rhinestones on this too. It's very shiny. Okay, and so then the inside we're going to do the same thing we did with the balloon. We're going to put it right here directly one side and then the other in the middle. So you want it to be in the middle of the rays. So let me pull my piece out. And then so you want it in the middle and on the line, right, of the card. Just on this side of your, not on top, right? You want it to be next to, I guess, the fold, right? Because you want to be able to fold it. So maybe that's easier to do it like that. And then pull off the sticker. And then you can close it. And oh, that's so cute. I love it, love it, love it. And of course, you can write your message. You can even stamp an extra message in there. And it does fold. Again, that seems to be not too thick. I think that this one you can actually do a pretty good job mailing. Isn't that pretty? I love the envelopes. So pretty. Love, love, love. Congratulations, you did it. Oh. That's so sweet. Okay, so there you go. These are, again, you can make 3 of each of these cards with the kit. The Ho Happy Day balloon one, or that would make a great birthday card. You did it. And the berry. And like I said, if you were going to mail this, you'd want to not put the last part of the sticky. You could tell them to pull the sticky and then do it, because that's too fat. But it's pretty. Oh my goodness. I like it. Very cute. Very cute. I guess you could probably take, make it so that this is here. Maybe, I don't know, you'd have to put a score line down the center of these pieces to make it fit on the inside if you wanted it to be, like these other ones. I might look at that, but it's super cute. Okay, so this is the Hooray for Honeycomb Kit that you guys should be able to get tomorrow in my online store, which is very exciting. So awesome. We could have made this kit at lunchtime. I don't know of anybody that really did. We were too busy going to the playground. They had like this whole thing set up where we could go and take all these photos and play with the new in colors and in blends and in color blends and stuff. That was really quite lovely. No, I know, my hair is still. It takes forever for my hair to dry, and yeah, and when it's damp outside, it's also really hard. This starting to dry. It gets it's very curly. So if I blow dry it, all it'll do is fuzz. So sadly, my hair, I have to let it air dry. It just takes forever. Anyway, I love this new kit that you guys should be able to get. That is super fun and easy. I think this would be fabulous for kids to make, because that is kind of a little wow. I love it, love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, muy bien. So, like I had mentioned at the beginning, we are in the middle of our retiring for the 2023-2024 annual catalog and the January to April mini. And on April 9th, there is when the last chance sale starts, so we can get some products up to 60% off. But like I said, if it's retiring and is on that list, get it while you can, if you have to have it, because once they're gone, they're gone. And kind of like our online store exclusives. And then starting, let's see, it's April 10th, so you're in the period now where you can get the paper pumpkin that is these beautiful delicate wings. So of course you can see these butterflies. I'm very excited. So the April kit's going to have butterflies. You have until April 10th to subscribe to this kit, and the dies for this quarter are already available in my online store, and it's the butterfly. The inner butterfly is for April, and then it looks like the hexagon sentiment die is for May, and then the thanks is going to be in June. I think is how it goes. You can use it for all kinds of things. You do have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to be able to purchase these dies, but they are now available in the online store, and I really love that this new thing that Stampin' Up! Has is doing with our Paper Pumpkin, that we have a add-on die set that matches all three kits from the quarter, so that's really exciting. And then, of course, I believe you can still get refills for last quarter's kits, the January, February, and March kit. The March kit's got those bunnies in it. It's so super cute, as well as the dies. The dies for last quarter might still be available, but if you haven't gotten those, I'd get those quick, because if they're even still available, they're going to go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I want to do a quick shout out to the Close to My Heart makers. We learned, I think it was a month or two ago, that unfortunately Close to My Heart was closing, which is very sad, but it's great that some of them are going to take the opportunity and join us here at Stampin' Up!, which we're very excited, as well as some of that product. So we are going, and I'll help get Stampin' Up! More into scrapbooking. So if you're a scrapbooker, and I know I'm mostly a card maker, but I'm really excited about the new line of scrapbooking stuff that we're going to have that will be available in our online store in the coming months, and I want to welcome all of those makers that are joining us here at Stampin' Up! Welcome. We're so glad to have you in our community, and we hope to learn lots about scrapbooking. I mean, that's really you guys' forte, and we do have some awesome scrapbookers that are in Stampin' Up!, but I definitely am not one of those, so I'm going to be learning learning more about scrapbooking, and so I can share with you guys as well. And let's see, I've told you guys about the retiring list. Demonstrators get to pre-order. Look for your catalogs. If you don't have a demonstrator, you can email me and contact me, and I will get you a demonstrator here in the United States, if you're here in the United States. And if you guys need anything, my new April host code is up. I appreciate all your business, and thank you so much for your support. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Happy crafting. If I can find how to... Here it is. Stop the video.